before we could call it a day, let us also discuss about the effects of force. The first and foremost thing, force can change the shape of an object. Force can change the shape of an object. What can you take it for an example? A stress buster, a smiley ball, a sponge, a piece of sponge. When you take it into your hand and squeeze it, you are actually exerting force on the sponge. And when you are doing that, you notice that the shape of the ball is changing, or shape of the sponge is changing, isn't it? You usually play with clay. So what is happening when you play with clay? You can press it, you can stretch it, you can roll it into different shapes. So every time you are doing that, you are actually changing the shape, and for that you are exerting force. So force can change the shape of an object. Force can also change the size of an object. Force changes size. In fact, yes. See, if we take a spring, okay, if we want to compress the spring, we just press it down like this. So what is happening? The size of the spring is changing. We use pens which can be clicked. When we click it, we see the spring inside actually is getting compressed and it is again stretching. Okay. So many of our toys will be having springs which can be stretched or compressed. So by exerting force, we are changing the size also. The same thing actually happens even with a rubber band. So force can change the shape, size, state of rest or motion. Okay. If there is a ball that is moving towards you, you just stop it with your hands. So what are you doing? You are changing the state of motion to state of rest. Okay. Similarly, if there is a ball which is at rest, you go and you kick that. Ultimately, what are you doing? You are changing the position of an object from rest to motion. Okay, so force can change the shape, size, position, okay, state of rest or motion of a body. So these are the effects of force. It can also change the direction of motion, which we will be learning when you are reading the textbook. Okay, then have a nice day. Bye bye.